The energy around the Kansas City Chiefs right now feels different. You can sense it everywhere, in the conversations on sports radio, across social media, and especially among the fans who follow every single update about this team. Something unexpected just happened, and the entire NFL world is paying attention. For weeks, people were asking the same question. What is really going on inside the Chiefs organization? Was a big move coming? Were the rumors true? And then suddenly, when many fans least expected it, the news finally dropped. It wasn't a slow leak. It wasn't a quiet update buried in the middle of the day. It came out fast, almost out of nowhere, and within minutes it spread everywhere. Chiefs Kingdom exploded with reactions. Some fans were celebrating, others were shocked, and a few people simply couldn't believe what they were hearing. For months, the Kansas City Chiefs have been one of the most talked about teams in the NFL. That's nothing new, of course. When you have a superstar quarterback like Patrick Mahomes leading your team, attention follows naturally. Every season, expectations are sky high. Every move the front office makes becomes a major topic of discussion. But this time, the anticipation had reached another level. Fans knew the team needed something. Not necessarily a complete rebuild, but a spark, a new storyline, something that would show the Chiefs are still thinking big, still planning ahead, still ready to dominate the league again. And behind the scenes, the organization had clearly been working on something. Inside the facility, according to insiders close to the situation, there had been weeks of quiet meetings. Coaches, executives, scouts, everyone was involved in conversations about the direction of the team. The focus wasn't just about the next game or even the next season. It was about the long-term future of the Kansas City Chiefs. And then suddenly, the moment came. Reports started circulating that a major decision had been finalized. At first, many fans thought it was just another rumor. The internet is full of speculation every single day. The reaction from fans was immediate. Social media lit up with thousands of posts. Some people were calling it brilliant. Others were surprised the Chiefs waited this long. But almost everyone agreed on one thing. This moment could have a huge impact on the team moving forward. What makes the situation even more interesting is the timing. The Chiefs have already built one of the most successful eras in modern NFL history. With Mahomes under center and Andy Reid guiding the team from the sidelines, Kansas City has turned into a powerhouse. Opposing teams know that every time they face the Chiefs, they're going up against one of the most dangerous offenses in football. But success in the NFL can never be taken for granted. The league changes quickly. Teams rise, teams fall, and the smallest decisions can sometimes shape the entire future of a franchise. That's why what happened today matters so much. People close to the organization say the move had actually been developing quietly for a while. Discussions had been happening behind closed doors. The Chiefs' front office is known for being strategic and patient, often waiting for the right moment before making a move public. This time was no different. When the news finally came out, analysts immediately started breaking down what it could mean for the team. Some experts believe it strengthens Kansas City's chances of staying at the top of the AFC. Others think it signals a shift in strategy, a sign that the Chiefs are preparing for the next phase of their dynasty. And that word, dynasty, is important. Not many teams in NFL history reach that level of sustained success. It requires elite talent, great coaching, strong leadership in the front office, and a little bit of luck. The Chiefs have had all of those elements working together for several seasons now. Patrick Mahomes has been at the center of it all. Since becoming the starting quarterback, he has transformed the identity of the franchise. His ability to make impossible throws, extend plays, and lead dramatic comebacks has made him one of the most exciting players the league has ever seen. But even a generational... Some insiders say the decision could help strengthen the supporting cast around Mahomes. Others believe it's about building depth and preparing for the challenges ahead. Either way, it shows the Chiefs are not standing still, and that's exactly what fans wanted to see. Over the past season, there were moments when Kansas City looked unstoppable. The offense was explosive, the defense made big plays, and the team continued to prove why they were one of the most feared opponents in the NFL. But there were also moments of frustration, games where things didn't click perfectly, drives that stalled unexpectedly, situations where fans started asking questions about what adjustments might be needed. The Chiefs organization clearly heard those conversations, and according to several analysts, the decision announced today could be the answer. What's interesting is how quickly the reaction from the football world has evolved. When the news first broke, the focus was on the shock factor. People couldn't believe the timing. But as more details started emerging, the discussion shifted toward the bigger picture. This might not just be a short-term move. It might be a signal about where the Chiefs want to go next. NFL teams that remain competitive for long periods usually have one thing in common: they plan ahead. They don't wait until problems become obvious. Instead, they make decisions early, sometimes even when everything already looks successful on the surface. That's the philosophy Kansas City seems to be following right now. For Andy Reid, who has built a reputation as one of the most respected coaches in football history, this moment could represent another step in his long-term vision for the team. Reid has always emphasized adaptability. He understands that the league evolves every year. Defensive schemes change, offensive strategies shift. New stars emerge across the NFL. Staying ahead of that curve is what separates great teams from good ones, and the Chiefs clearly want to stay ahead. Inside the locker room, players reportedly reacted with excitement when they heard the news.